Hey, what's going on? Welcome to Heaven on Earth. I'm Michael, the Leo Mystic, and this is where I channel the sacred guidance for this astrological week of the 23rd until the 29th. And this is November, baby. So that's where the sun goes into Sagittarius, and we had that happening on Sunday. And it's, it brings hope, it brings optimism, it brings the need to get on an adventure, the need to explore and to have some fun and to travel. But the South Node is there, so it ain't happening, It's like, I'm not saying that we're not going to have fun and not be optimistic. And I mean, it definitely brings that energy. But, we got Corona going on and we have all this lockdown stuff. So that's where that sun in Sagittarius is saying you need to let go of that. You need to what? North Node in Gemini. Focus on your close environment and do your research. Mercury's in Scorpio. Dig deep, soul searching. And so sun in Sagittarius makes Jupiter important. Now we have the South Node in Sagittarius. That's already saying, Sagittarius is about beliefs. And Jupiter is closing in on Saturn. So it's like a dark moon in a way for this Jupiter, beliefs and, a lot. And then Capricorn, the theme is authority, business, structure, the tradition, the patriarchy, 3D, time, space, who's the boss, stoicism, chronic inflammation. Closing in on Saturn. So this means we need to review here. We need to look at the dark stuff. And this is why Venus is in Scorpio now. Because it is helping us to dig deep. It is helping us to see where the lies, the manipulation, the dark stuff is. I mean, I'm just flabbergasted by how much Source is really giving us the opportunity to really look at this shit. And that's what's happening in 2020. We're experiencing this big time. It is heavy. It is tough. It is rough. It is extremely disgusting in a way. But that's the beauty of it. So Jupiter closing in on Saturn, that is a long cycle. That's not only just a 20-year cycle. If you just go back to the last time that happened in Aquarius, I'm not even sure. But it is a long cycle. It is hundreds of years. I need to check here when the history was of a Jupiter-Saturn conjunction in Aquarius. We had it in an air sign in I think it was 2000 with the whole, Bush and Gore elections. But then even I think it was like 300 years ago that it hasn't been in an air sign. So who knows when it was the last time Jupiter Saturn in Aquarius. A very fucking long time. So we need to look at, we're closing in at least 80-year cycle of Capricorn stuff, of Earth stuff. And Capricorn has to do with the patriarchy. Like I said, all those themes are in review and our beliefs around it. What do you believe around work, around authority? And we have to look here. Jupiter, Saturn, if that's linking a philosophy to a society, meaning your religion and the state, religion and science. Saturn is not really science, but Aquarius is, that's going to happen. That conjunction, but first it needs to review the Capricorn bullshit. Capricorn is not bullshit, but the shit around it that the patriarchy and the society has made of it, and its religion and its beliefs. And 300 years ago, when we look back, that's when this whole science thing started, and for the good, but it has been misused by people. By some, not by everyone. I mean, science is beautiful. It's gorgeous. We need science, but we need science to evolve, not to be something that is rigid, structured, and says this is how it should be, which is Science is a new religion. And I'm saying is there's a new religion starting right now. Neptune is square the nodes. Who do you think is our priest right now? It's the media. Neptune is squaring nodes. It's really lying. The media is really lying. And the beliefs, the religion, science, the authority, it's all there. It's so disgusting when you see it, and you really are able to then project the astrology outwards and look at it and see, well, that's exactly what's going on. And so that's where I'm saying everything in astrology is showing Jupiter is closing in on Saturn. This is dark moon phase for your responsibilities, for your integrity. You need to ask yourself, what do I believe to be true here in the last 20 years as a person? But then, even for us, the last 300 years and maybe even the last 2,000 years of, is this all still true? Does this all still count? Or is there something new? How can we look in a very neutral perspective? Let me just check if it's still recording, right? Because I was recording. I already did this like 3 times. And for some reason, it like the mic didn't work. Well, that's a surprise. And the video didn't work. So I was like, oh, come on, not again. So I really want to make sure right now, like I'm doing it now or not at all. And so, but you're going to have to investigate, what do I believe to be true in terms of work? Do I believe that hard work is necessary? And maybe it is. I'm not saying that's wrong or right. But is this coming from a patriarchy? Maybe. But there's other people who believe, well, I only need to work 20 hours a week. Well, is that true? I don't know. But what I'm saying is that, just very objectively, when you look at a plant, right, do you see the plant or do you see the history with the plant? Do you understand what I'm saying? It's the same for sound now. With Venus in Scorpio, Mercury in Scorpio, it's like listening, intimacy, Scorpio, listening to others, being very intimately, passionately listening deep to others. But Scorpio is attachments. So where are we attached to hearing something we would want to hear? 1, and 2, when you're listening, are you truly listening? That's where nada yoga, listening the sound for what it is and objectively hearing the sound without putting any attachments to it, any mental clingments, any, I don't know, just your mental projections. This is neutral, objective listening, objective processing of information. Deciding for yourself what is true here. This is Sun in Sagittarius is the laws of nature. There's a higher power and we're aware of it. That's where religion all comes in. It's because it wants to explain everything that is functioning here around us. Now, that's where where Venus in Scorpio is bringing in those people, because it's relationships, and it's opposing Uranus on Wednesday and on Thursday. Exact. It's pretty much doing it the whole week, but it's just bringing in those people where you're going to see, shit, this is what I still believe. I really, truly believe that I can't travel the world. I mean, you can't right now, but, there's people who believe, like, oh, no, I need to stay here, like, near the church and build my house and have my family. And I'm not saying, again, that that's right or wrong. I'm just saying, is it because the society conditioned you? Jupiter, Saturn, dark moon phase or balsamic phase, Capricorn traditions, the Stoic way, the patriarchy way, where are we giving our power away to a higher power and, not taking responsibility? All of that right now is being pointed to you, and it's showing up in your life. It's bringing those people that show where you nastily still cling on to the material, to the patriarchy way, to being tough on other people. It's all being exposed, and you're living it, and it's nasty, it's gnarly, it is it's icky, it's sticky. I'm just flabbergasted by how much shit the universe has thrown at us in this 2020 year, and that's the beauty of it. There's a lot of suffering and a lot of pain, but it's because we need to experience and feel it and see it, where we've done so much wrong and harm by placing our judgment on the world, and where we're misusing information, where we're believing something that is being man-made, you know. So Venus is going to oppose Uranus, and that's going to, wherever you have these attachments, wherever you're still like 20 years ago, you know, you believed things to be a certain way. Just look at 20 years ago. Who were you 20 years ago? Excuse me. In those last 20 years, right? Even 5 years ago, did you still, like, you've transformed, but there's still old stuff that you're dragging along with you, and this week, shoof, it's gone. It needs to go, or you're going to experience a lot of pain around it. So, but let me end with a positive note here. We got Mars in Aries, direct. Moon coming in Aries on Tuesday, Wednesday. We got the Sun in Sag, South Node in Sag, and it's, you know, it's just like, wow, we can go forward. It feels like a push, and we have to use that energy. We have to use it. It's beautiful. Take action. But again, you know, look at what is going on behind the scenes here. And North Node in Gemini. That's why we're going to have Venus opposing Uranus on Thursday. That's already our nervous system waking up. Poof, shocks. Mercury has done this 3 times. Poof, it needed to wake up. Where are you not awake yet? How can that freaking be? You know, the universe has given us so much, like, your nervous system is being reset constantly. Za, 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 za. And now Venus is going to oppose Uranus. It's in its detriment in Scorpio. It's taking away our attachments. It is really shocking the body. It's shocking the nervous system. And that's why, too, your whole nervous system is like, your body is open. Bah. So you're going to experience so much. Your physical senses are heightened. Zzz, this is buzzing energy. So in a way, it is really good. It also rewards, though, where you are in your authentic self, where you are vulnerably looking deeply to your shit, and where you're doing the soul work. It honors that big time. These are gifts of the earth, shoof, given to you, where you are living on purpose. So it's just the universe waking us up big time. That's it. Thank you so much. Hit that like button. Please subscribe. Thank you so much. And leave a comment down below. What is your favorite moment of this week? See you there next week for another astrological forecast. Bye-bye. Thank you so much.